Hey bosses, this is Hamsa here from the VA Launch 365 aka Offshore 365. If you don't know me and new to this channel, my name is Hamsa and I am a VA coach and a digital marketer who helps entrepreneurs and new business owners get into virtual assistant, making their life awesome. If you like to learn all about virtual assistants and digital marketing, consider subscribing. In today's session, we are going to be covering all about goals. How do you set goals? How do you achieve goals? What are the action plans required? Whether you are a new business owner or you have been in business for up to 1 year, it is very important that you have goals set right in place so that you take actions and your action steps are broken down into tiny baby steps, which helps you achieve that goals. I know that goal planning is something which most of the new entrepreneurs find it difficult, so I'm here to train you on that. Let us talk all about goal setting. What are goals? Goals are actionable steps which needs to have considerate amount of planning and needs to be broken down into baby steps. So they are goals. You need to achieve something, or you need to achieve from plan A to plan B, and you have ideas which then becomes goals with proper planning. Now let us talk about the goal setting framework. Now that you know why goals are important, because you need to achieve a certain amount of revenue or profits, as you call it in general terms, and for that you need a design, right? You need a framework that we call it in business terms. How is that framework going to help you? Well, I have few points that can help you achieve the right framework, or is it going to tell you how do you achieve goal setting or how do you do goal setting. So the first thing is to consider on your why. For example, I'm a virtual assistant, I'm a virtual assistant coach, a virtual assistant, and I'm a digital marketer. So my first thing is, why did I opt, or why did I choose this business, or why did I choose to be in this profession? It is very important that I decide. The reason why I wanted to be in this profession is mainly because I love working virtually, and this is going to provide me a perfect platform to work across the globe with so many different businesses, be it small, medium or large businesses, and I can definitely deploy my complete skills to that business, and that's the reason why I chose to be a virtual assistant. So that's my why. Also, well, I love working from home, so which means I can sit in the comfort of my pants, my pajamas, and then I can do the work. That's one of the, I should say, the second reason why I took this. Well, the second point is to make and break it into small, tiny baby steps so that it is more actionable. The next that I would say is to make it very measurable. So which means, let's say you have a goal this week to write blog. I know you're freshers, but those who know what a blog means, and if you have already considered doing blog for your business, then it is very important that you first note down the topics and then figure out whether it is actually matching your current business or your current skill set, and if you're actually needing to talk about that particular content. So that is something that you need to make it more measurable. So if you know that you need to do the blog like on this Sunday and you have hardly 3 to 4 days left, you need to first identify the topics and you need to figure out from where you can do research and so on. So these are the next possible steps that you could do. So the next major thing is to identify the obstacles and how they will impact your business. So once you have an idea of the obstacles, be it small or big, and you know every business has obstacles in every single phase, so even if you don't have an idea of how to gather blog topics, it's still an obstacle. So when you figure out the obstacles and put it down in the worksheet that I've given you below, you will still understand there are so many obstacles which are there, which are cropping continuously, and you need help for it. So once you figure out all that, you must also have an idea of how to get it sorted. So for that, you need to have monthly review sessions, either with you as an independent entrepreneur or as, you know, if you have a team, so you can do it all together and you'll be able to take up better steps to make it much better. So now let's get into the goal setting process. This process that you create for your business or you and your team create for your business is going to help you repurpose the same style of this process that is tailored to suit your business needs, and you're going to see progress every single time. The reason why we are creating a process or a strategy that we follow is to make sure that we also monetize it, though it is not a word that I might have to use it when you're a startup, but still it's very important that you monetize your process and make sure that it is going to take you to a streamlined timeline process where you can see growth and acquire new clients over a period of time in your business. In this process, it is important that you identify your weekly, bi-weekly or monthly goals, which is going to take you to the next step every single week. So for this, you need to identify the tiny steps that is going to help you achieve your bigger weekly, bi-weekly or monthly goals. Like I said, I'm going to be repeating the same words throughout this video, so please bear with me. So let me give you an example of a weekly or bi-weekly goals. So my major weekly or bi-weekly goals is to write a blog. So I have considered writing blogs because there are so many virtual assistants out there who have asked me to do blogs so that I can link my videos and my resources. So I felt that it's going to be an easy spot for me so that I can reroute all of you to my blog, which is going to be an incredible resource library which you can have something in order. So for all virtual assistants that I create blogs for, or even the digital marketing, well, I feel I need some baby steps, like I need to do research on the topic. For example, I have researched last week that I'm going to talk to you about goal setting. It is okay if you don't have time and if you have just decided it yesterday or the day before yesterday, but still make sure that all of these are broken down into steps and you make at least 6 to 7 points to talk about, so you will have an idea and you can elaborate further. So this has to be your weekly goal, and your monthly goal, well, has to be like a goal setting or a goal review process. I'm sorry about this, and it's all windy. So it's raining here in India and I'm enjoying this climate. Yeah, so getting back to it, if you have to talk about your monthly goals, well, when you review your monthly goals, you need to see that you have written one blog per week. According to me, I should have written one blog per week, which means I've written 4 blogs for 4 weeks, and I've created 4 videos and given all of you with different worksheets, and would have taken you already into my group where you can find accountability partners. So this is my weekly and monthly goals. I don't have a bi-weekly goal yet, but these are my weekly and monthly goals. Now that we have an idea of how weekly and monthly goals look like, it's time to take or get deep into the milestones, or what we call the timelines. It is very important for you to decide what you will be doing in your business down the line, let's say for 3 months down the line, 6 months down the line, 1 year and 2 years. It's always important that you proceed further from your 3rd month to your 6th month, and that's the reason you need goal setting. Now let us talk about the major requirement of goal setting. What is it? You need a task management, or what we call the project management tool. And I will not fail to talk about my most favorite project management tools, which includes Trello and Asana. I personally use Trello and I love Trello. No offense of Asana, because Trello personally suits my style of work and I love Trello. Well, I'm planning to do another video which is going to be more like a comparison of Asana versus Trello, because all virtual assistants and entrepreneurs, it is a must that you have a project management or a task management tool for your business. So now that I use Trello for my business, I would love to give you an idea of how I use it. I have separate columns which are called the cards, or the lists which are known as the columns. Well, I would name my first list as my weekly goals, or goals for the week off, and I would mention it with a date. And below are the white cards that we use. Well, in the first card I would write, or I would type something called write blogs, and in the bracket whatever topic that I want to write on. And below that I would write my smaller tasks, which are research and find out other tools that I can help you guys get it done, so something of that sort. So this is how I would make my personal weekly ideas about blogs. Well, I think it'll be better if I could actually take you through my system and help you with this process, so you will also have like an idea, because if Trello or Asana is going to be an entirely new platform for you guys, you might not understand. So I will do that in the next video. Alright, so now I'm going to be taking you through the action plans for goal setting. I know that you have been waiting for this entire video to know about the action plan and how you can do your goal setting process effectively. Well, the first thing that I would tell you is a must have for you when you're watching this video, or after watching this video and you're planning to start with your goal setting process, is to take a white paper and a pen, because you're just starting out and I don't want you to overwhelm yourself with all the project management tools. So first start out with a paper and pen. Now that you have your tools ready, I want you to list down your top 3 goals for this month. It could be registering your business if you're just starting out, or printing out your cards, or designing a website, writing a blog, starting a YouTube channel. Well, that could still be amazing. That's okay. If you love that, you can do that. Or if you want to create your portfolio, you can still do that. So, however, I want you to list down the top 3 goals for the month. And to help you with this process, I have created a free worksheet that is going to contain all this information, and it is linked in the description bar below. So you can download that and take this, make a note of it either with pencil, pen, or make it digital, type it and store it in your system. But anyways, once you finish this worksheet with all the guidance that I'm giving you, I want you to hop into my Facebook group and share your answers to find accountability partners. Trust me, doing business with accountability partners, or having accountability partners, is going to make your life much easier, and you will love what you're going to be doing inside the group. Well, so once you have your top 3 priorities or your top 3 goals for the month, it's now time to make a note of the due dates. If you want to release a blog on this Sunday, or if you're just starting out, or you just want to research the ideas on particular topics for your blog, I would consider making a note of the due date and the time by which you would want to complete, because this is the exact same thing that you will find inside Trello that would help you to complete your tasks on time, and you will not miss out on that. So once you are done with this, I want you to now identify how these can be broken down, like research. If you're creating a YouTube video, set up or figure out the tools that you need, or set up the channel first, and how do you, if at all you're starting with your Pinterest for a business account, and if you have a personal account, see how you can change the personal account to business account. So these are tiny baby steps, and you need to do something like this. So you need to break it down into tiny baby steps, and you need to take a note of this. Once you're done with this, and once you make a note of all this in the worksheet, I want you to now identify the common obstacles, or the fear that we call as obstacles, fear, anything is fine. Usually people who start out have fear than obstacles. So you know what are your common fears, so you can just make a note of it and let me know in the group. So once you're done with it, we are all here to help you in the group identify the best way to overcome those obstacles or fears and to get started in your business. Oh yes, once you're done with that, the most important point is rewarding. How would you reward yourself once you're done with it, and once you accomplish the goals? This is your first time accomplishing a goal. That's fantastic. Have you already accomplished a goal? Well, watching this video should also be your goal, because you have an idea and you believe that I will give you the information about goal setting and that you can do. If you have done this, good luck. Superb. Awesome. Well, now it's time for you to give a pat on your back and say that you are awesome. Well, after you do this, and you need to make sure that you have a proper rewarding system, because most of the times we entrepreneurs are busy with our business and our personal life that we have no time to reward ourselves. Well, rewards could be as simple as getting a chocolate for yourself, an ice cream for yourself, and it could be anything more than that. If you need a hair spa, get it done. If you need a pedicure or manicure, get it done. Whatever it is, make sure you do it as a reward, or rewarding yourself for the goal that you have achieved. don't simply take rewards. Well, that's okay, but still relate it to your business and it is going to be much more fruitful. So I hope you got all the information that you needed from this video. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments bar below. I want you to download the free worksheet, and there's the link to my Facebook group where you can find like-minded and awesome people who are already entrepreneurs, who are there in the business and are here to help you out. We welcome you into the group. Thank you so much.